hate when you get out the struggle. Did this on the muscle, improving, ain't need me no help. Strap this shit up like a buckle, blew up like a bubble. This come from relying on yourself. I'm one-on-one with it from start to the finish. Authentic, you can't find any swag on the shelf. Put my all in the mic, I've been giving this rap shit a chance. Figured I call it devotion. These niggas be chasing that ass, I'm chasing the bag. Young nigga, come get
the war in the DMV, yo. And Young Threat has dropped the diss, man. Letter to Nico, man. I hope this nigga don't write like this, man. Look at this nigga hands. What the fuck? Who taught this nigga how to write? Was he in special education? Who the fuck writes like this? My man write like a cartoon character. My man write like he punching the paper. My man write like he stabbing the paper. He putting a knife on the paper. He ain't putting a pen on the paper. He putting a knife on the paper. I can't trust no nigga that write like this. I can't hang out with no motherfucker that write like this. I can't be in a class with a nigga that write like this. I can't sit on the metro bus with a nigga that write like this. I just don't trust him. I can't trust a nigga that write like this. That's the backdoor hand right there. That nigga backdoor the shit out you here write like that. That nigga write like Mike Tyson. That nigga write like motherfucking Caesar off of Planet of the Apes. That man write like Muhammad Ali after Parkinson's. That man write like Helen Keller. That man write like Ozzy Osbourne off of Perk 30. That man, oh my God, what the fuck? Who taught this nigga how to write? There ain't nobody teach this nigga how to write, but they glorifying the rap. Goddamn, you couldn't even like pretend it was a regular pen. You couldn't even pretend like you knew how to write like a regular person. I don't even think he wrote that shit, man. I think he don't even got good handwriting. Holding the pen like that. My man write like you remember the cartoons? When there just be the up and down lines? I swear this nigga write like an up and down line, bruh. That motherfucker just go up and down. He be writing that motherfucker in an up and down line. I don't trust no nigga that write like that, though. That's just crazy, man. Somebody else wrote that shit, and he just laid the pen to the paper, because that's crazy. I know his handwriting can't be that good if he write like that. That nigga, what the fuck is he doing? Is he drawing? Is he writing? What the fuck? It look like he's trying to draw a circle with that motherfucker. He is not writing. He is not writing. I don't know who the fuck told him that he needed to make a new song called Handwriting and get some scribble books and practice holding the pen the right way, because that shit fucked up. That shit fucked up. We gotta call Auntie B and get Young Threat back in school, man. Because this nigga need to graduate. If he graduated, damn, who the fuck let this nigga write like this in class, bro? He'd have been in bed every day in my classes, bro. They'd have been bedding like shit, bro, writing like that. They'd been like, damn, bro. That man, you can tell that nigga right with his tongue out, bro. That nigga right with his tongue out and his head tilted to the left like shit. You trying to get that shit off, man. That's crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. That diss crank, though, man. He was right. He did lose, like he did that day in 30 minutes in jail. He did lose a lot of weight. I ain't gonna lie. He did get a little bit bigger, man. And his dreads grew a little bit, man. Young Threat turning up, man. But that nigga need to learn how to write, man. That shit is fucked up. It's a hard knock life for us. Because goddamn, bruh. How you gonna sign a deal if you can't hold a motherfucking pencil? Your mans can't sign that deal for you. You better learn how to write, nigga. That is crazy. I see through the bullshit. I hope you don't hold your J's like that. That's probably how he hold his J's. He hold his J's in his palm like that. He hold them motherfuckers like Mike Tyson and smoke. He smoked that motherfucking J like he hitting the vape. I could tell already. He probably smoked J's like he hit a vape, be burning his hand and all that. Man, I ain't gonna lie, that handwriting fucked up. I see why he be dissing. He be dissing everybody he went to school with that could write better than him and all that. That shit just crazy. Young Threat, the motherfucking writing booty vet. That man can't write. You know he a predator out here, man. Fuck that. I'm scared of Young Threat now, man. I'm scared of a nigga that write like that. If you write like that, I'm scared of you. Fuck that. Fuck that. If you know how I hold a pen like a motherfucking knife And right, I'm scared of you. Your ass got some demons. You're fighting demons. Like, that shit just crazy. Like, I ain't even gonna hold. And then, like, the song was crank. Everything else was alright. It's just the fucked up hand was fucking me up, bro. I'm like, nah, bro. That nigga got that hand off, motherfucking. He right like that nigga off, what was that joke? I got the mashed potatoes. You want the mashed potatoes? That motherfucking scary movie hand and shit, like shit. Grab my good hand. Man, fuck that. Grab my good hand. It's me, Young Threat. Grab my good hand. My man fucking up, man. My man right like motherfucking Cyborg off Teen Titan. My man right like motherfucking Curious George out this motherfucker. But the crazy part is, I was supposed to been made this video a minute ago, bruh. But it was so much shit happening. I was like, I'm gonna get this nigga a pass. I thought I played that a little bit early. I was like, you know what? Fuck that nigga. You know what? He don't get no pass. That nigga right like Mike Tyson. That nigga right like motherfucking Muhammad Ali. That nigga right like motherfucking Dr. Seuss. That nigga right like motherfucking ring ding ding ding. That nigga right like motherfucking. That nigga right like a whole cartoon. No, that shit got me good. Like squiggly lines type writing ass nigga. Like, that's just crazy. Like, then they stand in the hood with that nigga. He gonna backdoor everybody over there. Close that back door, can't get snaked by a Young Threadhead. He riding around with 20s and he popping Percocet, hey. And he can't write a sentence, don't believe the baloney. And he hold a knife like stabbing a homie. I mean, he hold a pen like he stabbing a homie. Shit, I messed up the whole rap. But I wasn't even trying to rap. I'm honestly concerned now. Young Threat, I'm scared of you, bro. All the niggas around this man, all the people that's behind this young nigga, and this nigga don't know how to hold a pencil. This generation is doomed. He gonna inspire 1 million people around the world to write like Young Threat. Man, that's crazy. Why the fuck would he hold a pen like that, bro? That's some crazy shit right there, man. Boy look like he been slamming his fingers in the door his whole life, like shit. What the fuck type fingers is those, bro? My man look like he got cartoon. Like, my man built like a cartoon character out this motherfucker. Hulk smash ass fingers, bruh. My man fighting the paper with that motherfucking pen, bruh. Nigga lying like shit. He don't write like that. And if he do write like that, y'all gotta watch that nigga. He a serial killer. But it's your boy, the War on the DMV, and I'm out.
I'm out of killing, the murder, destruction. Hanging out the window, leave shit bump. Looking his eyes and stuff. 40 hit him, I done filled him with stuff. 40 hit him and then turn him to nothing. Hollows hit him cause he always bluffing. Out the bushes, nigga running and jump. Don't run up on me cause you know that I'm upping. I'm out of killing, the murder, destruction. Hanging out the window, leave shit bump. Looking his eyes and stuff. 40 hit him, I done filled him with stuff. 40 hit him and then turn him to nothing. Hollows hit him cause he always bluffing. Out the bushes, nigga.